Alright.
All right, good morning, guys. Today we're going to be just talking a little bit about the Igorot. You're going to see videos and pictures of me. I dressed up in their traditional dress. So I just wanted me to do a little, talk a little bit about my experiences and whatnot while being up here with the Igorot. So, first and foremost, it's been a great experience, and I feel truly blessed. People, I know this is going to sound so American, but it's the truth. The stuff that I've seen up here, you only see on TV. And I know that just sounds crazy, but it's been a cool experience for me to see this and some of their traditions firsthand. But anyhow, so a few years ago, I didn't even know Igorot. Didn't know the word. Didn't know anything, right? So when I first met Agz, of course, tattoos, and I think I'm the one that mentioned Wangoed. Wangoed's a tattoo artist. Well, I don't even know if you call it tattoo artist, but long story short, I mentioned Wangoed, and Agz then tells me how her grandmother and some of the older people were covered in those tattoos, and my first thought was, oh, that's cool, that's cool, Well, overnight, into the next day, it hit me. Well, if you're covered in those tattoos, you're a headhunter. That's headhunter, tribal headhunter tattoos. And we were talking about Wangoed, which I already knew. Wangoed was she did tattoos on headhunters. So I was like, what? And, because I didn't know. I didn't know. And so the next day I talked to Agz, and I was like, baby, talking to, went back to the whole thing about tattoos. I'm like, are you a headhunter? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, once again, they stopped headhunting a long time ago, but nonetheless, they're from, the Igorots were tribal headhunters up here in northern Luzon. So anyhow, it was like kind of cool. Anyhow, so that's whenever I was introduced to the Igorot, and so I started Googling some things online and just reading about it. It's just really, really cool, interesting, things. Yeah, that's where I saw the Eagle Dance, for the first time, and which you've already seen me participating in the Eagle Dance. But it's kind of funny because, these, once again, they didn't just stop headhunting. I don't know. I have seen it and read it, but it's been definitely after the Spanish, and I think it was when the Christian missionaries came over here, and they started coming off of that. So within the last 100 years, the point being is that they're the most hospitable people that I've ever met, and just very community driven. It was just very, very nice. Everybody's nice. Everybody's been just treated me as part of the family, which I guess I am part of the family now. But it's been very, very cool. Me wearing a traditional dress. I'm not 100%. Very interesting. Let's just put it that way. But they dressed me up. I was a Igorot warrior for a little bit, so you shall see. Enjoy. As I was searching, about the Igorots, whenever I was Googling it, I watched some videos, I read a bunch of different, articles and stuff. One of the funny things is that you get stereotypical here because they are typically, I guess, a lot of views from the lower Philippines. So they said they had kinky hair, they were black, had tails. Hell, they're not even any darker than any other Filipino. know, but they don't have kinky hair, they're not black. And as you can see, and they don't have tails either. Now, I was sitting down the other night, basically telling this story to, there's a few of them there, but specifically to one of my cousins about that exact video. And so what he told me is, no, they don't have tails in the back, their tails are in the front. So anyhow, once again, so anyhow, I thought that was kind of funny, but very stereotypical, even in the Philippines. So that's a fact. Very interesting. Let's just put it that way. But they dressed me up. I was a Igorot warrior for a little bit, so you shall see. Anyhow, enjoy.